Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like tech and helpful tips, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started.
Navigating the landscape of Nintendo Switch ROMs can be a complex endeavor, fraught with legal ambiguities and technical challenges, especially if you're looking for safe and legitimate ways to acquire them. Fundamentally, a Switch ROM is a digital copy of a Nintendo Switch game, and the most crucial distinction to make is between legally backing up games you own and illegally downloading pirated content. The latter carries significant risks, including legal repercussions, malware infection, and potentially damaging your console or computer. For those seeking legitimate avenues, the primary and most recommended method is to create backups of your own physical game cartridges or digital eShop purchases. This process typically requires a Nintendo Switch console that has been modified or hacked to run custom firmware, such as Atmosphere. Once your console is running custom firmware, you can utilize Homebrew applications specifically designed for dumping games. Tools like NXDumpTool or Goldleaf are popular choices within the Homebrew community, allowing users to extract game data directly from their own cartridges or install digital titles onto an SD card. This ensures that the ROM files you obtain are exact copies of games you have legitimately purchased and own, aligning with fair use principles in many jurisdictions, particularly for personal archival and preservation purposes. However, the vast majority of searches for Switch ROMs are unfortunately driven by the desire to obtain games without purchase, leading users to illicit websites. It is imperative to strongly advise against downloading ROMs from these unregulated and often malicious sources. Websites promising free Switch games are almost universally repositories of pirated content, and engaging with them exposes you to a multitude of dangers. These risks include downloading files embedded with viruses, ransomware, or other forms of malware that can compromise your computer's security or even brick your console if you attempt to install unofficial, untrusted files. Furthermore, participating in copyright infringement by downloading pirated games is illegal and can lead to legal action from Nintendo or other rights holders. While a quick search might reveal numerous ROM sites or archive sites, the legality and safety of their content are highly questionable. Many such sites operate outside the law, and their files often lack integrity, potentially containing corrupted data or malicious code. Even for those interested in using Switch emulators like Yuzu or Ryujinx on PC, the ethical and legal standard remains the same: you should only use ROMs that you have personally dumped from games you legitimately own. Emulators themselves are legal tools, but their use with illegally obtained game files constitutes piracy. Therefore, if you are genuinely looking to get Switch ROMs in a responsible and secure manner, the path is clear: invest in the necessary hardware and software to back up your own game collection. This involves understanding the intricacies of Switch modding, installing custom firmware, and learning to use Homebrew dumping tools. It's a technical process that requires research and careful execution, but it is the only method that ensures you are operating within legal boundaries and protecting yourself from potential digital threats. Always prioritize official channels for game acquisition and resort to self-dumping for archival purposes if you possess the technical know-how and the legal right to do so. Remember, the digital preservation of your own games is a legitimate pursuit, but seeking to bypass game purchases through illegal downloads is not. Thank you for watching, and please consider subscribing for more content on gaming technology and responsible practices.